So how do you create and execute a safety inspection in the HammerTech app? Well, I'm going to go to the upper left and I'm going to select the HammerTech Inspections app. And initially, you'll have to sign in using our DPR single sign-on. Now I'll select my project. I'm going to go to the search bar on the top and I'll start typing in Demo Construction Project. And there it is. So I'll tap on the tile, tap it again. And there's my project dashboard. So now I'm going to go to the hamburger menu in the upper left-hand corner. And then under Inspection, I'm going to tap New Inspection. Now for the inspection type, I'm going to go to the fifth selection, DPR Safety Inspection. This will populate all of our available checklists. Then under Inspection Description, I'll add job walk. Next is location, if applicable. So if your project has locations built in, then you can select from this drop-down. So I'll select Pavilion. In additional options, we need to select our company. So I'll select that drop-down, and then DPR Construction. Now the bottom choice is for equipment. Since we won't be inspecting any equipment in this demonstration, I'm going to skip that step, and I'm going to go to the upper right-hand corner and select Add. And there's our inspection. Now, if you wish to add an attendee to this inspection, meaning someone on the project team that can participate in this inspection, then you would go to the top and select the Attendees button. You'll notice there's a 1 there in parentheses, and that's for me since I created this inspection. Now to the right of where it says Attendees, I'm going to tap the plus symbol. Then I'll go to the search bar and I'll start typing in a name. Tap it again, and we'll select Grace Herrera. Then I'll go to the upper right-hand corner and select Create. Now I'm going to go back to the button on the upper left, Overview. Now let's select a checklist. For this demonstration, I'm going to select Access Egress. Now let's say you enter your building through an access and you notice there's debris and materials right in the walkway. Well, you're going to want to identify this as an improvement opportunity there in the upper right. So at the top, you have the ability to take a photo or add a photo from your album. So let's take a photo. And there it is. To enlarge the photo, you just simply tap on it. And I'll select the X. You can also annotate photos by tapping the little pencil icon in the bottom right-hand corner of the photo. So I'll choose the paintbrush, and let's go red, and I'll circle here. And then I'll select Done. Now you'll notice that under the description, the issue type is Fall on the Same Level, which automatically populates based on this checklist item. If you feel it should be something different, you can tap the drop-down and select another issue type, but I'll hit Cancel. Now as we scroll down, we see Responsible Parties. Now our company automatically populates here, so we want to tap that drop-down menu and select another company who's responsible for this debris. So for this instance, we'll select Brad's Bobcats, which is a fictitious company. Now you'll notice to the right a plus symbol with Add Party next to it. By tapping this, you can add an additional responsible party. So I'll hit the drop down. So let's say that Bobby Rock Delivery is a tiered trade partner under Brad's Bobcats, and you're not really sure who's responsible for the debris. So I'm going to select Bobby Rock Delivery, and that adds them to the list of responsible parties, and they can figure it out amongst themselves. You'll notice next underneath a resolution section. Because you chose Improvement Opportunity, it automatically defaults to negative. Below that, the priority also defaults to medium. Now, if you look at the bottom due date, it's 2 days out. The priority and the due date work together. So watch what happens when I select the drop-down for the priority, and then we'll change it to high. It moves the due date on the bottom to tomorrow. If we would have selected critical, it would have made it due today. And had we selected low priority, then the due date would be 3 days out. Now you'll notice a section there already resolved. You can tap that button if the trade partner takes care of it on the spot. Then there's no additional actions for this issue. So I'm going to unselect that. And then below that you see Require Fix Photo. If you make this selection, that requires the trade partner, who's the responsible party, to take a photo of the fix. This comes in really handy if you're on a big campus project or you're not planning on being in that area again. They simply take a photo of the fix and mark it resolved on their end. It's up to the DPR project team, however, to fully resolve the issue. And we'll get into issue management in another video. So I'll unselect Require Fix Photo, and we have no other details to add to this issue. So I'm going to go to the upper right-hand corner and select Add. And there it is. Next on the list is exit signs clearly marked and posted. So let's say that this is your observation. You would select Yes, indicating compliance. If you would like to add details to a positive issue, you can, although it's not required. So I'm just going to go to the upper right-hand corner and select Add. And there's our positive issue. So now that we've created a negative and a positive issue, we'll go to the completion section. I'm going to select Checklists in the upper left-hand corner, then I'll scroll down to the bottom. And under Submit Inspection, you can add a focus for the next DPR safety inspection if you feel there's something the team should focus on. If you haven't completed your inspection and you get called away maybe to meet an inspector, but the issues that you've created need to be addressed, you can select the Send Interim Issues button on the bottom. Then each trade partner that has issues that they're responsible for will receive a notification. The primary contact at the office, as well as any foreman assigned as a nominated representative, will receive a notification via email of these issues. Then you can come back later and finish your inspection. For our demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and select Complete Inspection. Keep in mind that only the individual who creates the inspection can complete it. If you add attendees to your walk, they will not be able to complete the inspection. So I'm going to select that now. And there it is. Our inspection is done.